Back at it, Impact Field. Let's do a little This Day in Baseball. 101 years ago, some dude named Ty Cobb, the youngest player to 3,000 hits. Georgia Peach looks thrilled.
Yes, he does.
I don't think he was ever thrilled, but he was a very good baseball player, and we're here at Impact wishing you a happy Friday with a very good public address announcer, the voice of the Bulls, of the Bears. And now it's Tim Sinclair.
Well done, well done.
Tim, is this your first time at the ballpark?
It is. I'd driven by it on a number of occasions and knew that it was here, but I hadn't been inside. And man, you guys shoehorned a really nice place into this plot of land. This is really great.
I used to drive by here on the way to the airport, and it was just like, okay, we're on the highway, gotta make it to our flight. Now it's beautiful ballpark.
Now it's home, right?
Connor Kopak, the Dogs shortstop, ahead 2-1. So before we stepped aside, Tim, you were telling me about being a PA announcer in the NBA bubble with no fans there.
Yeah, we were really just trying to keep things normal for the players, make it feel.
Slicer to right field, lands in the corner, fair for Kopak. Silviano gobbles it up as Kopak speeds his way to third. The throw's cut off, and it's a triple. Second of the season for Connor. A beautiful opposite field slice job by the Dogs shortstop, and the first extra base hit of the night. The wheels. And Tim, you're good for offense. It was 0-0.
Yeah, all of a sudden I show up and people start hitting the ball, huh?
Home run by Drew Ward in the top of the inning. Now the triple as we meet with Harrison Smith. Okay, so no fans. Your only audience is the players in Orlando.
Yeah, we try to keep it as normal as possible for them, so it feels like a game with fans if you can. Then there's some information they need that comes from the officials that my job is to get that to them. And but it was weird. It was weird sitting in an arena with nobody in it other than 30 NBA players, a few coaches and officials. But we did what we had to do, and it was a whole lot of fun being a part of that experience. I don't really want to do it again anytime soon.
Let's not.
But it was. I'm so glad I didn't miss it.
What did it feel like to then do your first game with fans? Because it must have felt weird. As weird as it sounds.
Yeah, I mean, obviously I'd done plenty of games with fans before then, but we went for a year with nobody. And so when they came back, to be honest, it was great. The energy that comes into a building or an arena with fans, especially after they'd been cooped up for so long too. The United Center was rocking, Soldier Field, same thing. It's been fantastic.
Pop fly for Smith is shallow. Alexander's there. Is it enough for Kopak to tag? No. Nice throw from the center fielder keeps Connor at third. And one down. Leadoff hitter Charlie Tilson up next. You get some phenomenal venues. And you're from Detroit, correct? But
originally.
At a young age.
Yeah, we moved to Illinois
Chicago.
when I was 11. So I've been in Illinois most of my life. That was right when the transition from the Pistons, the Bad Boys Pistons, to the Bulls dynasty kind of happened, so I switched at a great time.
You watched Jordan in Detroit score what, 61?
60, yeah, 60-61 at it was at the old Pontiac Silverdome. So, you had just
they don't
a
even
cavernous
make
place.
Pontiacs anymore.
Or Silverdomes, but it was great. And then I saw Jordan play one more time. I think it was the year or the year after the United Center opened, and my back was literally on the back wall. I was as far away as you could possibly be for that game. And again, if you told me then that in a few years I'd have a front row seat to every game, I would have told you were crazy.
That's a strike on Tilson. Yeah, your job is fun, not only because you enjoy what you do and you're good at it, but you get to watch 41 Bulls games with quite literally the best seat in the house. What's your favorite part about that?
People often ask me what my favorite sport is, and I can't answer them, but I do enjoy.
Grounder to short, but the infield in, No run for the Dogs. So Tilson goes down, and now Dogs in jeopardy of stranding the runner at third with 2 out.
I do enjoy being in the midst of the action rather than football and soccer. I'm very removed from it, sort of like we are in baseball. You know, if you're in a press box, you're watching it happen. But it's kind of like if you were sitting at home plate. That's kind of what it feels like for me, because when the crowd goes crazy, it's surrounding me, and I just to be a part of kind of what the players feel in those environments is incredible.
Best name to say?
Oh, man. I like Timothée Luwawu-Cabarrot, French player, played for the Nets for a long time. I think he's gotten traded since.
I just learned a lot about you, because a lot of people in the industry don't like a name like that. They like a name like a Joe Smith.
Right, right. No, it's
like
a
to
challenge to me. You know,
yeah.
Giannis Antetokounmpo, that one you got to work on, but you know, most people know that now. We had Sviatoslav Mihailuk, who played for Kansas and then now plays in the. Yeah, so that's a fun one to say. He shortened it on all our cards to Svi. But I still say Sviatoslav because it's more fun.
Again, learned a lot about you.
Right. So there's all sorts of good ones. I had I do a lot of Illinois sports as well. I did Illinois women's basketball for a long time. We had a Greek player. Her name was Nancy Panayotopoulou Andritsopoulou.
I did a game when I was at Northwestern. I did student radio.
Yep.
She, I believe, was the point guard.
Yeah, you probably, there's another girl who was very similar.
Strike 3 from Wigginton to Greer. Oh, and Anthony ain't happy. Bottom 6. Hey, Tim, are you in a rush?
No, I'm not. I don't need to go anywhere.
Let's keep you on until the stretch. How's
I'll
that?
stay, sure.
All right, more with Tim. It's 1-0 when we come back.